Hi, my name is Tim Mitchell. I'm from the Pelican Hill Golf Club, and I'm here today with your SCGA swing tip. So the people that I want to actually speak to today about this SCGA swing tip are primarily the people that struggle with their chipping, and specifically with these two characteristics. Number one, they always feel like they're going to hit the golf ball too far. If you have a problem with those tight hole locations, this should be a great tip for you. Number two, if you get concerned about how your golf club interacts with the turf and the golf ball. Now, to me, most of us have been taught to set up to the golf ball with too much power in our chipping setup. Let's start off with number one. Our ball position's more towards our trail foot. That de-lofts the golf club. We all know that less loft means the golf ball should travel farther. Number two, we are encouraged to open up our stance or aim left. Now, my argument for this characteristic is that if I'm taking a full swing shot, I want my hips to be open as I strike the golf ball. I don't want my hips to be square. This is a source of power. This is a weaker position. For short shots, we want a weaker position. So what I want to encourage you guys to do is I want you to be using your lower body more as a source of stability and less as a source of power. Thus, my balance disc. So this is a little bit challenging to get on, but I want you guys to try and stand on this. Right now, my body's sole function is to try and stay in balance. So I'm just trying to be stable versus use my lower body as a source of power. Now, can you get used to having your golf club interact with the ground? That's the other piece to this. And hopefully you can see just how lightly my golf club is brushing the grass. It's not taking a really steep angle of attack and digging into the ground. Here's another exercise that can give you the same feeling, since that's a little bit dangerous, right? I want you to place your lead foot or your target foot behind your trail foot, okay? As I set up to this, you notice how almost immediately my hips are more close to my intended target line. I'm not be able to use that, again, as a source of power. So once again, can I take some practice swings to be able to not use my legs as a source of power and have a better understanding of how to use the bounce of the golf club? If my body's not leading so much, my golf club has much more of a chance to be able to skip and interact with the turf in that way versus having too much shaft lean and digging into the ground. I'll even try and hit a golf shot with this sequence here as well, just to get a feel. Now, we all know that golfers have got a little bit of a source of pride and don't want to do anything too crazy on the golf course. So how do I want you to set up to this after you've got this feeling? So I want your feet to be at least square to your intended target, not open. You can also, if you want, flare out your trail leg or your trail foot. That will limit our body's ability to rotate. And then simply step up and try and execute the shot again. Notice how the ball position is a little bit more middle to forward versus being towards my trail foot. That adds or maintains the effective integrity of the loft. Square stance, right foot flared open. Hopefully that great kind of turf ball interaction. So if you struggle with short shots and you're scared of hitting the golf ball too far or scared of how your golf club interacts with the ground, give this tip a go. I think it'll really help you with your golf game. Thanks for joining us. This was Tim Mitchell from the Pelican Hill Golf Club. We'll see you next time for our SCGA swing tips.